Good morning, everybody. I'm going to do my best here to show you how to change this into something like this. Materials. You must definitely have a hard surface on which to work, and you need a piece of paper that is cut like a square. That's it. Let's get moving. Step 1. You're going to fold your square piece of paper corner to corner so that you end up with a triangle. Every single time I tell you to fold something, you need to be really serious about getting these creases nice and sharp. Crease it like you mean it. So, after you've gotten your crease down, you're going to unfold. And you are again going to fold corner to corner, making a big triangle between the other two corners. Always, always, always. Every single step of this is easier if your creases are really strong. Okay, so unfold, we've got paper like this. We're going to flip it upside down. It should probably pop off your desk a little bit because of the creases. If it does, awesome. Now, I'm going to fold it in half like a rectangle this time. Let's see. Fold. And one last time, I'm going to fold it like a rectangle the other way, except now, once I get this creased, I am not going to unfold it. Okay, so that gives us this right here. We're going to see how your creases are doing, because if you creased well, this should be easy. You're going to grab it up in each corner, but pinch between your fingers. And if you creased well, you should be able to just kind of push it together and you'll get a shape like this. So you have 4 flaps sticking out. Grab 2 flaps in each hand and put it down on the desk. See about creasing it down again. Okay, so here we go. Before we go on, make very certain that this point right here is what I'd call the closed corner. See, it's just where it's the exact center of the original paper. This is the open corner. Look at it. You can see it's lots of different things coming together. Okay. Next step is to take one flap, not the whole thing, but one of the flaps. You're going to fold it in towards the middle like you're making a paper airplane. Then do the exact same thing on the opposite side. The instructions we're using call this right here the ice cream cone, which would logically make this part right here the ice cream. I'm going to grab the ice cream and fold it on down right into the ice cream cone, like that. Once the ice cream's been folded down, you're actually going to unfold the cone, but leave the ice cream itself down. Now, down here at the open corner, we're going to grab just the top layer of paper. And if you've done it right, you should get this kind of little mouth or boat shape. You're basically just going to fold that down, kind of flat. You're basically going to flatten it out, folding along the creases that already exist. Once again, I'm taking a lot of trouble to make sure my creases are really strong, so it makes it easier. And you'll end up with this. Flip it over, and you're going to do the exact same steps on this side. First, make the ice cream cone, kind of by folding it like it's a paper airplane. Then, grabbing the ice cream, folding it down on top of the cone, unfolding the cone, grabbing the very top layer from down here, opening it up so you get the little mouth or boat or whatever, and then carefully folding that in on itself. And you should end up with this right here. Okay, check for a moment. These two sides should swing freely. Up here, not so much. Eventually, this is going to be the neck. This is going to be the tail, neck, tail. And these are going to be the wings. But we got a ways to go first. On one of these freely swinging sides, grab just the top layer. Once again, you're going to fold it inwards toward the middle. Like that. Do the exact same thing on this side. And finally, you're going to flip it over and do the exact same thing on this side. Grabbing the remaining flap, folding it inwards like this. Grabbing this flap and folding it inwards like that. And you'll still end up with the two kind of flappy sides right here. Okay. Believe it or not, we are very close to being done. This is one of the wings. You can tell because it doesn't split apart the way the bottom does. Take just one of the wings, grab it and fold it down as low as you actually can. It'll look like this right here. Okay. Once you've got the wing folded down, you're going to grab this side, just one layer, and you're going to turn it like it's a book. So see, I'm going to grab right here, and I'm going to turn it. Okay. That exposes this right here. This is the neck. I'm going to grab the neck. I'm going to fold it straight up. Okay. Here's where you get to decide how big a head your bird has. I usually fold mine right about here, but it's kind of a matter of personal preference. Fold the head down just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to I'm going to turn the page back, put it back the way it was. You end up with something like this. Once you've done that, grab over here. Just one layer. You're going to turn it like you're turning the pages of a book. This hanging down here, this is the tail. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to fold it straight up as far as it'll go. And tail obviously doesn't need a head, so we're actually done there. Flip the page of the book back to where you were before. Okay. So we've got our neck sticking up, but usually the neck's kind of pointed forward like this. So I'm going to pull it forward, then I'm going to pinch it right down there so it'll stay. Same thing with the tail. I'm going to pull it back a little bit, then I'm going to pinch it right here to make sure it'll stay. The head's almost the same. I'm going to pull the head out to about where I want it, then I'm going to pinch it so it'll stay. Once you've done that, the only remaining step, flip it over, fold the other wing down. Okay? That's it. You've done it. Congratulations.